I know the title is a bit crazy. Just hold on, let me explain for a second. Do you see this guy right here? Yeah, he's a guy called Friedrich Nietzsche. He was a German philosopher in the 1800s. Read him if you'd like. His basic idea is that morality doesn't exist and we do everything for our will to power. Now, after reading him, I grew incredibly depressed. Because morality does not exist. We don't love anybody. We just do things for our own will, for what we want. We're selfish. We're inherently selfish creatures, right? Now, that might be the explanation to the title, but it's not. Because he made me depressed. He made me question everything. He made me dislike people. He made me dislike myself. Then I read this guy. This is a guy called Fyodor Dostoevsky. And he cured my Nietzschean depression and gave me an existential Dostoevsky depression. Dostoevsky cured this idea of there's no morality by writing against Nietzsche's philosophies in a book called The Brothers Karamazov. And in that, he explained his philosophy of love through his character, Father Zosima. You gotta read the book. It's a 1,000-page book. It's worth it, trust me. Father Zosima's love is a great counterpoint to Nietzsche's argument for the will to power in Beyond Good and Evil. And it's basically that if you love someone, you can't expect anything. You don't expect reciprocity. If you want something after an act of kindness or an act of love, that is inherently selfish. So the Zosimaean love is love without expecting anything else. And he uses the example that if you are the last person on earth to love and everyone else is selfish, hateful, avaricious, licentious, everything, you must still love. And then you love. That is true love. And you're like, oh wow, that's great. And then you realize, wait, I expect stuff from other people. If I love someone and I do acts of kindness and they're not grateful, if they don't do anything for me, I don't like it. I feel bad. And then you realize, wait, I'm a horrible human being. I don't care about anyone else except for myself. That's why I do acts of kindness. Because truly, if you expect anything after doing an act of kindness, there is an inherent selfish quality to that action. So that's where I get my disturbing philosophy from. That's the title of the video. You don't care about anyone else. I don't care about anyone else except for myself. It's very hard to embrace. But reading, you realize, wow, everything is just absolutely horrible. And then this guy, final guy I'm going to talk about. This is a guy called Hermann Hesse. He wrote my favorite novel of all time. It's called Siddhartha. To anybody who knows a bit of Buddhism, Siddhartha Gautam, or Siddhartha Gautam in Hindi, is the Buddha. That's his name. And Siddhartha isn't a book about the Buddha, but another guy called Siddhartha. And there's a nice philosophy of love in Siddhartha as well. And it's essentially, Siddhartha says, once he becomes enlightened, I've realized that possibly the most important thing on the planet is love. And that's beautiful, right? You're like, oh, wow, nice, love, great, yeah. But then you've read Dostoevsky and Nietzsche and you're like, oh, okay. And he essentially says, love is happiness and embracement of what is, expecting nothing else. You don't wish for anything. You have no covetous desires. You just love what exists. And then you're like, oh, wow, so maybe I do. But then you also realize that you wish things. You want things to happen. Like the person you love, there are things you wish they would change about themselves. And it's just natural. This stuff you wish you'd change about yourself. You don't even love yourself. You don't love the world. You don't love existence because there's things you wish to change. All of these philosophies of love are really, really disturbing. But there is a silver lining. Perhaps once or twice you will do something. It's pure love. And once you realize how little love is expressed in today based on these philosophies, you can truly gain to love or appreciate these actions. Perhaps it's with a lover, with a family member, or with a person on the street. So hey, maybe you do care about somebody. But just so you know, you probably don't. I hope I do.